Well, welcome back to the Prospect Hub, where we talk about Mets prospects. And the Mets brought in a whole bunch of new prospects with the 2024 Major League Baseball draft that was held last week. Now, I'm going to read you a recap and an overview that I got from Mets Memorized Online. Now, before we get into this video, please, of course, hit the subscribe button. This is the one channel that's completely dedicated to the Mets and their farm system, in particular, on this channel. So here we go from Mets Memorized. Recap of the Mets 2024 draft. Okay, see where this goes. The first draft of the David Stearns and Chris Gross era is in the books. And Mets fans should be excited about the players they drafted over the 3-day process. Things got kicked off on Sunday when the Mets selected two-way player Carson Bench from Oklahoma State and left-handed starter Jonathan Santucci from Duke. On day 2, the Mets drafted 5 right-handed pitchers, one of the best college hitters of 24, a center fielder, and a prep shortstop. One of those righties, Ryan Lambert, was up to 102 miles per hour this season as a reliever for Oklahoma. During the final day of the draft, the Mets added 7 more right-handed pitchers, one high schooler, an infielder from Long Island, a college center fielder, and wrapped up the draft with a highly regarded prep shortstop. The bonus pool for the draft is $9.5 million, and almost half of that, $4.22, as the slotted value for their first overall pick, Bench. With the number 1 pick, 19th overall, the Mets drafted Carson Bench, right-handed pitcher and outfielder. He's 6'1", 184 pounds. He is unsigned right now. The number 2 pick, and 46th overall, was Jonathan Santucci, left-handed pitcher. They signed him on Saturday. That's the word. In the 3rd round, the Mets drafted right-handed pitcher Nate Dohm from Mississippi State. In the 4th round, 111th overall, the Mets drafted Eli Serrano III, and he's from North Carolina State. In the 5th round, the Mets selected Trey Schneider, a shortstop from Liberty North High School. In the 6th round, the Mets drafted Corey Collins, a first baseman from Georgia. At number 7, the Mets drafted Will Watson, a right-handed pitcher from USC. In the 8th round, in the overall 233rd pick, Mets drafted Ryan Lambert, a right-handed pitcher from Oklahoma. In the 9th round, the Mets drafted from Houston right-handed pitcher Jackson Jokin. From the 10th round, the Mets selected Brendan Gertzen, a right-handed pitcher from Oklahoma. In the 11th round, the Mets picked at 323rd overall a second baseman from Binghamton University, Nick Roselli. In the 12th round, the Mets selected Ethan Lavender, a right-handed pitcher from Kansas. In the 13th round, 383rd overall, the Mets selected right-handed pitcher R.J. Gordon from Oregon. In the 14th round, the Mets selected right-handed pitcher Tanner Witt from Texas. In the 15th round, the Mets selected right-handed pitcher Owen Woodward from the University of Houston. In the 16th round, the Mets selected Josh Bloom, a right-handed pitcher from USC. In the 17th round, the Mets selected outfielder Jacoby Long from Miami. In the 18th round, the Mets selected right-handed pitcher from Linwood High School, Jace Hampson. In the 19th round, the Mets selected Frank Ellisalt, a right-handed pitcher from Nova Southeastern University. And in the 20th round, in the final round, the Mets selected shortstop Adam Hite, who's from Cedar Park Christian High School in Washington. This is a reminder that players drafted in rounds 11 through 20 can sign for up to $150,000 without accounting against the team's bonus pool. Deadline for players to sign this year is August 1st at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. The Mets have signed 4 undrafted players, including 2 from Baseball America's top 500 draft rankings. Right-handed pitcher Haas Brewer, right-handed pitcher Hayden Cooper, right-handed pitcher Chandler Marsh, and right-handed pitcher Hunter Hodges. Now, I would point out that Major League Baseball used to go up to at least 60-something rounds. But in the last 4 years, they condensed it and consolidated to 20 rounds. So there's plenty of undrafted players out there that could be signed outside of the draft system. Just to let you know. So you let me know what you think about this video. And of course, it seems like the Mets drafted a lot of players from Oklahoma, and we're going to have a lot of fun with that over the next few years. And of course, they signed and had the other two-way player, Nolan McLean from Oklahoma, pitching currently for Binghamton. And it's been a lot of fun saying that, and I'll see you later.